Hello, hello. What is up, people of YouTube? It's me, Adam Ashcraft, aka Cyclops Herder, and this is a little video I decided to do, kind of as a test. Gonna use this kind of as a test for some other content too that I'm, wanting to work on. So just for today, I'm gonna be opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got a pack here, a couple different things. Just kind of a basic video to test the waters with this program I'm using and this microphone and all this stuff. And hopefully, if all works out, we'll be doing some more videos. So without further ado, I got here the Genesis Impact Booster Pack. You can kind of see that there. And I got this. I haven't opened one of these yet. This is the first. Dragons of Legend. It looks like this box here. I think it says, is it 2 packs, 1 of 7 secret rare variant cards, and 1 of 3 collectible rares? Or dice. I think that says dice. Yeah, dice. Okay. So, I think I'm actually open this pack first. I already opened one of these before. I know I don't know all the cards. I'm by far no expert, so, forgive me if I mispronounce stuff or if I don't really know the names. I know there are some Drytrons in here. I've seen those a little bit. I don't know too much about them. And get to it. See what we got here. Love opening these packs. As again, you see the camera's over here. There we go. Genesis Impact. Alright, let's see what we got. First things first, we got an Evil Twin Present. See that there? Evil Twin Present. It looks like, I have no idea what that is. Obviously a trap card. Got 2 effects here. I have to look at that later and kind of see what that works around. Performance Damage Juggler. Now, I do know these cards a little bit. I've never really played with them. I've seen some of the performance cards. Pretty interesting. It's a spellcaster. It's my personal favorite. Anybody who knows me as far as Yu-Gi-Oh goes, they know I like spellcasters. Alright, World Legacy World Lance. Now, I have seen these World Legacy cards a little bit. Again, I only really know the stuff that I played or that my friends play or, people I play against. But definitely seen these around. Don't know too much about them. Like I said, I like spellcasters. I've tried a couple different things, branched off. I'm not too big. I don't play a lot of metas. But, I like to try different things. So here we go. We got a Drytron Delta Altace? I don't know how to say that. Forgive me. Maybe you guys could correct me. So I guess these are machines. My friend Stevie likes to play these, actually. He knows a lot more about these than I do. So we got here one of those Drytrons. He knows these pretty well. Anything he plays, I try not to play the same thing. Nightmare Phoenix. There's a card I know. It's a Link monster. A lot of times when I do look up deck builds online, a lot of deck builds have this in it. I don't really use it too often, though, to be honest. I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm not playing it right. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I have seen that quite a bit. Bottomless Trap Hole. Wow, okay. There we go. There we go. Bit of a classic there. Bottomless Trap Hole. Yep, you should know that one. Definitely used that card before. Not too much, but I definitely know it. Live Twin Key Skill. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. The card art is crazy on this. Looks like it's out of a comic book or something. That's pretty crazy. I might have to check these out. I don't really know anything about these. I have to look into that a little bit. Look at that art though. Got a comic-y feel to it. Alright, so that was everything in the Genesis Impact. A lot of stuff I haven't seen yet, which is cool. I always like seeing new things. So we're going to open up this box next. Again, that's the Dragons. Now, if these are what I think they are, I did buy the one box. I think it was I believe it was the Legendary Dragons. Came with, there was the one deck I really wanted, my Dark Magician deck at the time that I was working on. Don't really use Dark Magician too much right now. I play Nexus a lot, so I'll use it on there, but, you know, putting out that, I believe it's like $80 for a copy of Magician Souls. That's a little much for me at the moment, but, yeah, one day. Alright, so first things first, let's open this up. Let's see what's all in here. Alright, let's got our packs, the dice, or die. Put that over there. This is pretty cool, actually. I do like dice. Not that I ever get to use them too often, if I can even open this. Here we go. Alright, so check that out. That's pretty sweet, actually. It's kind of hard to see. You know, I know this camera's not the best quality. Forgive you working with what I have for now. You know, eventually I'd like to get a better camera here. I'm just using the one on the laptop. But that's pretty cool. I like that. It's nice. It's got some weight to it, too. It feels it's got a nice little throw to it. Now, here's the packs. I love the way that looks. That's pretty sweet. Nice art. And then, of course, you already know who that is. You better know who that is. I mean, come on. Alright. And it looks like right here, this is what we got with an awakening of the possessed Guy Gigabyte. I hope I'm saying that right, Guy Gigabyte. I do actually have one of these decks too. I use the starter decks, and I actually combined it with my Magician Girls deck. It's not a very competitive deck, but I enjoy it a lot. I run it on Nexus sometimes. I've actually won quite a few games with it on there against decks that I would think would be way better, but it's a pretty cool combination of, you know, those like familiar possessed and Magician Girls. They kind of in a way play off each other a little bit because of the different types. Magician Girls, if you know, they're spellcasters, and they're like water, earth, fire, wind, and then obviously light and dark. But they kind of play off of that sense of the, you know, the awakening and the possessed cards also being earth, fire, water, wind, the different types, and boosting up the attacks with like the I can't remember what the name of the spell is. It's a continuous spell. And anyways, that's a deck I like, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll necessarily use this a lot. Not even sure if I have this one in there. I don't think I use him in that deck, but nonetheless, still a pretty cool card. I like the way it looks. We're gonna kind of leave it on that plastic for now. Let's open up these packs and see what we got here. I'll start with this one. Let's see. Pretty thick packs. I think they said 18 cards per pack. So starting off, we got an Assault Dog. Let me check that out there. Assault Dog. Don't know too much about that. Express Train Trolley Ollie. Oh wow, what a name. Okay, check that out. Yeah, just some basic cards it looks like here. Prediction Ritual. Why do I feel like I know this? But I don't. I definitely don't. I think I might know the card associated with it, but definitely very specific for a ritual summon. Flower Cardian Zebra Grass with Moon. Now there's a mouthful. I do not know these cards that well, but I have seen them. That's actually something I should check out sometime for fun. Just throw together one of these decks. Like, I don't know anything about them, but interesting nonetheless. They're look like cards, Cardians. I mean, I guess that's what that's supposed to be. The Grand Jupiter. Never heard of that either. Again, like I said, I'm no expert. You know, I've been playing for the last couple years now, off and on, just for fun. Gone to a couple locals. You know, when I was a kid, I watched the show, collected the cards, but really didn't know how to play until I got older. It was kind of like around 2018 was when me and some friends started to get into it, and kind of get together all our old cards and just start the duel. And then, you know, now like I said, I do a lot on Nexus, but yeah, so, you know, I know some things, I don't know everything, but you know, with what knowledge I have here, I rock with it. So we got Black Catastrophe. I like the way they put that hyphen in there. Black Catastrophe. It's a trap card. And what does that do? That's interesting. Aqua Story Urashima. Looks like another trap card used for like a specific, like a archetype here. Aquatress. Never heard of those. It's interesting. The Fang of Chrysis, or Chrysis, however you say this. Again, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. That is sweet though. I love the way that looks. I actually do have this card. I know of it. I know a good bit of it. I've actually used it before in real life and on Nexus a couple times. Obviously not one of, like, you know, some crazy good deck, but I think these are really fun to use. I love the different things you can do with them, like the legendary dragons and the different stuff you can make. And actually, I always, one of the things I only ever got to do like maybe once or twice, but was to bring out the actual knights and then make the fusion. A lot of fun, you know, not the most practical deck, but I enjoy it. Definitely a sweet look at that. I love the way that, love that. It's nice. All right, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Oh, man. Check that out. Oh, yeah. It's got a nice shine to it. Look at that. I'm sure it doesn't look the best on this camera, but you can kind of see how. Love that. Definitely a card I have. Not, again, I don't know the rarities too well, but, you know, this is definitely a card I have, but not like this. Well, that's crazy. Look, I didn't even notice that till now. How the text is like almost like I don't know if that's supposed to be. It's like a bluish, purplish. That's new to me. That's pretty cool. Curry Bandit. Oh God, Karibo card. My one buddy, he loves Karibos. Got a Karibo deck that will drive you insane. Curry Bandit. Curry Bandit. However you say it. Cyber Angel Idatan? Again, I have no idea how to say half of these, but that was a ritual monster too. That's interesting. I like how they're kind of bringing back ritual monsters a bit more. It seems like, I know that's something like with Drytrons. From what I understand, something I understand a little bit about Drytrons is kind of bringing back the ritual monsters there. Wiretap. Oh God, you don't want one of these. When a trap is activated, negate the activation, and if you do, shuffle that card into the deck. That's interesting. I've never heard of this. You would think I would have. This seems like it would be one of those cards that would be common enough that I would know, but never seen anybody use it. Never heard of it. Definitely don't use no wiretaps. Prediction Princess Crystalline. It's a flip effect. Can add a ritual monster from your deck to your graveyard. So okay, so that spell was a Prediction Princess. Had something to do with ritual monsters too. So I'm guessing this is like a ritual monster kind of thing here. You probably have a whole bunch of ritual monster cards. Ares Rock Sunrise. Ayers Rock Sunrise. So it's something to do with beast monsters. Never heard of that. Interesting. What is it? It's just a normal spell. Love my normal spells. If you're wondering why, it's because a Dark Eradicator Warlock. Just a fun little card I like to use. We can get into that another day though. Definitely gonna try and do more of these videos. So we got another Flower, Cardian Pine. The other one was like Moongrass or something, or Grass with Moon. Interesting names, but another Flower, Cardian. And Lion-Hearted Locomotive. Lion-Hearted Locomotive. Some machines in there, I'm seeing. Blackwing, Orochi, the Squall. Blackwing. Now, Blackwing's something I've heard of. Don't know too much, but that's what I got there. Prediction Princess Tarot Tray. Man, that's probably not how you say that, but looks like another ritual monster. I might have to check these out. I think that's the last one in the pack, too. I have to check these out. Prediction Princesses. I feel like I've definitely heard of them. I just don't know anything. Obviously, they are ritual monsters. Pretty cool stuff. See, this one's light. I think, what was the other one? Let me see here. Also, wait, no, is that it? No. Oh, they got a water one, too. Okay, so they're probably different types. Alright, we'll get into that another day. Interesting stuff. Alright, now for this other one. Last pack here. Dragons. Like some of the stuff I got off that last one. Let's see what we get here though quickly. Performer Pal, Corn. Corn, huh? I do know of these a little bit. Performer Pals, you know, I've seen those. They kind of been around for a little while, to my knowledge. I don't know anything about this one specifically, but it's that. Aquarium Lighting. Aquarium Lighting. Oh, okay, this is for the Aquactress monsters again. Had another one of those in the last pack. Different card, but let's see here. Number 78, Number Archive. I do know this card, actually. It's an Xe monster. It's a spellcaster, of course I know it. Definitely have seen it before. I don't think I've ever actually used it, but interesting card nonetheless. Looks like it's, you know, like part of a library or something. Some kind of, oh yeah, you can see the books. Pretty cool looking art. I like the way that looks. 2 level 1 monsters. It's just not something I really use personally. I'm sure there's a time and a place. Lilybot. It's for Photon and Galaxy monsters. Okay. Have seen a little bit of those. Lilybot. Don't know too much about it. Time Magic Hammer. Another spellcaster. Now, I definitely know this one. Like I said, you know, I've used these legendary dragon cards a little bit. I don't think I've used this one too often, but most of the times it's the sword. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, but it's the one that's the sword. It's like a fusion monster, but you can equip it to a dragon, I believe. Pretty cool cards. I like them. Rather interesting. Don't use them a lot, but pretty neat. Dark Dragon Ritual. The ritual summon Paladin of Dark Dragon. Now this, I don't know anything about that, but just the art alone has kind of got me here. Like, what is that? Like, you might have to check that out later. This is pretty cool looking. For a ritual. Rising Sun Slash. Okay, this is for Utopia monsters. Oh, I definitely have seen those. Definitely have seen a lot of those. Seen people use them, you know. I know there's quite a few different Utopia Xes, and then I think whatever else there is, you know, I'm not too familiar with them, but definitely have seen them around. Cyber Angel Benton. Now, I feel like I've heard of this card. I feel like I really heard of this card, but I have no idea. It's a ritual monster. Looks like they're bringing out a lot of these ritual monsters, which is pretty cool. I always like the ritual monsters. A lot of the older ones are kind of useless now. You got like ritual monsters that like bring it out and it has like no effect or something. Like you just like, well, whatever, use that. So it's cool that they're kind of doing like, I don't know if this card is necessarily new, but you know, they're doing more stuff with the ritual monsters. Toon Briefcase. It's a Toon card. Again, my same friend that runs Drytrons, he has a pretty cool Toon deck. That was kind of one of the first decks I believe he made when we started dueling on Nexus. Pretty cool. Toon Briefcase. I don't know if I've ever seen him use this one, though. I want to say probably not. Shadow Toon. Now, there's one I've seen. These Toon cards. That's pretty cool, though. Love the way that looks. Great look to it. Shadow Toon. What does this one do? Oh, I remember this one. Okay. I remember this one. Oh, look, we got another one of these. Still love the way that looks. Even with getting two of them, as much as I'd rather get a different card. That is sweet. I love the text, too. Actually, I don't think the other one had the blue. I don't know. Did the other one have the blue text? I'll have to look later. That is awesome, though. I love that. Train connection. These train cards. And they're Earth machines, so makes sense. I have a train deck. Probably shouldn't laugh. Watch me. I'll get whooped by a train deck on Nexus now. Blackwing Revenge. Blackwing card. It's a trap. Pretty cool looking. Like the art. Real big fan of, cards with cool looking art. As much as I like playing the game and strategizing and the deck building, I think at the end of the day, playing online, as cool as it is, you don't really get to look at the art up close like this. Got a Cypher Wing. I've definitely seen that card. I know I've had a few deck builds that recommended it. I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember too much about it. I think. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't think it was that one. So, another number card. C106 Giant Red Hand. 3 level 5 monsters. Wow. The heck does it do? Quick effect. Oh, negate all other face-up cards currently on the field until the end of the turn. That's not that bad, I guess. I mean, three fives, though. I don't know. I probably wouldn't use it personally, but it's a neat card. Again, cool art. I like the art. Guarded Treasure. Activate this card. Oh, wow, really? Wait a minute, what? Draw 2 cards while this card is on the field. Draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw during your draw phase. And it's a continuous, so are you really like discarding 5 cards, draw 2, and then from then on, draw 2 for every draw phase? That's pretty crazy, actually. I can't believe I did not know that. I might have to mess around with that a little bit. It's pretty cool. I can't believe I never heard of that. I gotta be missing something there. I mean, drawing 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw phase? That's crazy. The Tripper Mercury. That sounds like a crazy name. Why do I feel like I've seen this before? The Tripper Mercury. Alright, and last one, Flower Gathering. Looks like this is one of those Flower Cardian cards. Got some of their own spells, which is pretty neat. I love any time like a archetype has its own spells and traps and support and stuff, instead of just being like maybe like an engine that you throw into a deck. I love being able to build a deck around just a whole one theme, so I don't know necessarily if that you could with these. I'm sure you probably could. It seems like there's a lot of them. Again, they're probably not too competitive or anything, but interesting concept. Let's make a deck that's a bunch of cards. Literally cards on cards. Alright, well, looks like that was it. Got a nice stack here. Got some pretty cool cards. I have to sleeve some of those up. Get all my garbage together over here. Alright, well, I guess that's it for now. I just kind of, like I said, doing this video as a test. It's just a video Yu-Gi-Oh cards, love my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. For other people follow my channel, obviously, I do a lot of stuff with the music and video games, so if all works out, hopefully we'll be doing some videos about that stuff soon too. And maybe some more card videos, maybe even a deck profile or something in the future. We'll just have to see what happens, I guess, but the time being, I guess that's all. So I will see you guys, and thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video.